night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go.
I don't know you. As you push him. Why and it's me, Jungkook, your husband, he said, while trying to come to you, but you keep on walking away from him until a middle-aged man came as you ran and approached him. Nicole, why are you running? The middle-aged guy asked you. That guy, he said I'm his wife, but I don't know him. You reply and hide his back. Excuse me, sir, do you know her? Yes, I'm her husband. I've been looking for her for almost 5 months now. So you are her husband. Do you have a proof that you are her husband? Good thing Jungkook had many pictures of you two together as he showed to him. What happened to her? Why she didn't remember me? She has an amnesia. Me and my wife found her in an abandoned building and she had a bullet wound in her chest. The doctor said it was a miracle that she was alive, but she couldn't remember who she was and where she lives. We already reported her case to the police, but they were having a hard time because she couldn't remember anything. It means someone wants to kill her. You found her in the abandoned building, but our conversation was cutted while she was driving. Later on, I found out that she has an accident and her car was so damaged. So someone captured her? Thank you so much, sir, for taking care of my wife and for saving her. How can I pay you? There's no need for that. Can I take her home, sir? Nicole, I mean YN. He is your husband. He's been looking for you for a long time. You need to come to him. But you didn't want to come. But later on, they convinced you to come. Mr. Kam came so he could make sure that Jungkook was really your husband. And when he saw that everyone knew you, especially the maids, Mr. Kang truly believed that Jungkook is really your husband, as he left you to Jungkook. Next day, you just went to the dining table and asked for food. They were all surprised, but since they understood because you have an amnesia, they didn't pay attention for your changes. Even Jungkook was surprised because you were so elusive to him. You never come close and talk to him. You always lock yourself in your room. Jungkook already told his men to investigate what really happened the night before you gone. One week later, you go to the kitchen to drink water. You see the maids eating vegetables. When you suddenly say, "Why are you eating grass? What are you, goats?" They all stop and look at you in shock because you are not like that and they know your favorite is vegetables. They told this to Jungkook and they couldn't believe what he heard. He started doubting that you are not YN but Camellia. But if he thinks that you've got shot by a gun, it means you are YN and Camellia did this to you. Jungkook was on the balcony thinking because she was really confused when he noticed the white car parked outside his mansion. It's been a week that he always noticed the car hovering around the mansion, so he ordered to his staff to be alert in case it's enemy. But when Jungkook saw it, the person drove off and parked a little far from Jungkook mansion. Jungkook hid on the wall and watched what the person in the car was going to do. Later on, someone got out of the car and the person wearing a jacket with the hood on. The person's picture was familiar to him, but he wasn't sure. After that, the person just looked at Jungkook's mansion, then left. He goes to the CCTV room and reviews all the videos and images. He was very surprised when he found out who was the person in the hood. It's Camellia. Jungkook thought that maybe Camellia already know that he already found you. Maybe she was disappointed because she didn't kill you and now she's planning something. Jungkook told his men to guard you carefully and not let you leave the house for your safety. The next day, the white car came back again, but she didn't know that Jungkook was ready to catch her. She parked far away and got out of the car. As she stared at Jungkook's room, then suddenly someone grabbed her wrist and removed the hood from her head. Jungkook's eyes widened after recognizing you. Why in? No, you're Camellia. Why are you here? To kill YN? He yelled. She didn't answer. She just stared at him with very eyes. That eyes. I know that eyes. That is air. That look. YN. You're my wife, right? Her tears dripping as she nodded. You walk closer to him and hug Jungkook. I miss you so much. I thought I would see you again, you said while bursting in tears. I don't understand what's really going on. It means the girl who's living with me is Camellia? Then, where have you been? I'm pretending as Camellia. What? But why? But you couldn't answer. You just cried and cried. He called his men and ordered Doro to get his car. He also ordered his men to guard Camellia and not let her to escape. Junko carry you and bring you to if he found out that you are dead? He treated you so well, because of course he thought you are Camellia. It's a good thing you were with Camellia for a few weeks before the time that they thought you to be her. You studied her action and the way he spoke, so you didn't got caught that you are YN, not Camellia. You thought that was the scariest thing that happened in your life, but you are wrong because exactly 5 months after you come with him, you found out the biggest secret in your life and the most painful truth that you and Camellia are twins and that old man is your grandfather. But why he wants you to die? Why he is very angry to you? And why he can't accept you as his grandchild? Since he loves Camellia. That old guy is a former mafia leader. When he got old, he passed the leadership to his daughter, and that is your real mom, the mafia queen. But your mom fell in love with the mortal enemy of your grandfather. When he found out, he is very angry and ordered to kill your dad. Later on, he found out that your mom was pregnant. He planned to abort several times because he couldn't accept that his grandchild would have a bloodline of her mortal enemy. But your mom didn't allow that something happened to her baby. But the day your mom gave birth, you were the first he saw. He ran away with you and threw you into the river. After that, he went back to the hospital and was going to get Camellia, but he found out that Camellia had a heart problem and the doctor said she might die. He decided to let Camellia, but she recovered. And later on, he started loving her. He paid the hospital to keep their mouth shut and told your mom that one of the twins was died. Your mom didn't even know that you existed in this world. Good thing the day your grandfather threw you in the river, someone saw you. A married couple but not having child. They decided to keep you. They treat you as their own child. So all you know, they are your biological parents. When you found out the truth, your world really fell apart. There were many questions in your mind. Your mom died that she didn't even know that you're existing. Your sister that who wants to kill you. And your grandfather that tried to kill you twice. After 5 months of hiding, your grandfather decided to go back to the city and you took that opportunity to run away. But when you went to Jungkook's mansion, you saw Camellia. You thought that Jungkook already forgot you, so you just contented to see him from far. You live with your friend for a while since you don't know your plan yet. You are devastated, hurt. There is a lot of anger in your heart. Why did this have to happen to you? What sin did you commit? Is it enough reason that you are the daughter of your grandfather's mortal enemy? So he will hate you and kill you? Then what about Camellia? Why he loves her since you two are twins? She also the daughter of his enemy. You thought it's so unfair. Jungkook's heart broke when he heard everything you said. He knew you were hurt by everything that was happening, but he didn't know how to comfort you. He just hugged you while you were crying nonstop while telling him the truth. If your real family doesn't like you, we are here to love you. Remember when I told you that I have something important to tell you? Your mom is awake now, and we and Camille are already divorced. I used my connection to get a divorce to her, and I register you as my wife. So I'm your real family now.
She take the
Consider me.
world off my shoulders.
How's
It
my
was
mom?
ever hard to
She's okay.
know.
They are okay.
She turned the rain
Thank you
to
for
a
taking care of them
rainbow
while I'm
when I
gone.
was living in the
Go rest.
blue.
I'll take care of
Harder
everything.
than if
I
she
won't
was
allow
so
anybody to hurt
careful to
the girl I love.
establish that it was you. Mm.
The
Perfect
next day, you
only
woke up
that
in
it
Jungkook's
worked,
embrace.
so I
He
can
kissed your
act it
forehead and hugged you tightly while
through.
saying, I'm sorry, YN. I can't see you being hurt. I can't forgive the person who hurt you. I'm sorry.
Mine, 'cause
You raise
sometimes
your head and look
I
at him.
think
His
right,
eyes is
and
full of
that's where
anger
I
and
find a
hatred. And
glimpse
that
of
time, you already
us.
know what
And I
happened.
try
That
to
Jungkook did
follow the
something to the
touch,
people
but
who
I'm
hurt you.
thinking of
You don't need
going
to ask because you can see it in his
before us.
eyes.
Set her fire
Jungkook killed
and say
your
I
grandfather,
moved on.
your
I'm
sister,
only here passing
and
time
Brando.
in her arms.
But why is that?
Hoping I'll find
Why you didn't feel
a
any regret that they were
glimpse
killed?
of us.
Could it be because they caused you so much pain?
Tell me he savors your glory
Are you mad at me because
as
of
he
what I
laughed
did
the
to
way I
them?
did.
You look at his face and kiss his
Is this the
lips.
part of the
After that, you
story?
answer,
One that I
no,
never
they
lived.
deserve it. That's
Maybe
my
one
girl,
day he'll feel lonely, and in his
he
eyes
said,
put a
and got on
glimpse.
top of you and started kissing you.
Maybe you'll
I
start
love you.
slipping slowly
I love you
and
so
find
much.
me
You smile and I reply,
again.
I love you more.
Out
Thank you for being
of
there for me.
sight,
You start to forget what
in
happened,
my
even though it's hard to do,
mind, 'cause
because it
sometimes I
caused a
look
big
in
scar in your
glass,
heart and
and that's
personality.
where I find
You
a
also didn't tell your
glimpse.
parents that you already know that they weren't your real parents because you didn't want to hurt them and you treasure them so much because they are your true family.